we can't, just play this one-edged game, or one-sided game. No, we have to support and plant those seeds in other businesses so that people can then return and plant those seeds in our business as well. So what's up, my beautiful queens? Thank you for tuning in for another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Maggie and I do all types of spiritual care, self-care type of videos. So if it's something you may be interested in, you want to be one of my sacred sisters, I would love for you to stick around by hitting that subscribe button so that you never miss another self-care video from me. So in today's video, I just wanted to talk about some girl boss habits that we need to develop in the new year. So let's jump into this video now. So this video is for all my women who are maybe starting a business. Maybe you've been in business for a long time. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, whatever it is. All of that is considered being a girl boss, and I'm so proud of you, sis. So don't get discouraged. We are all in the same sort of entrepreneur boat together. That's why these habits and these tips are so important, because we want the best for our business. We want to have the most, best optimum outcome and resources and financial, stability. Sis, I get it. I understand. Here's my little business here. If you guys don't know, if you guys aren't familiar with my brand, here's just one of my samples. I do have a bath business, and it is inspired by the women and the queens in the Bible, and I call it Sacred Queens. So here's just one of my bath soaps. This one is the Ruth version. Sorry, my light is just super bright. Here's the Ruth version, okay? And she's the purple, okay? She's inspired by lavenders and chamomiles and peonies and things like that. So this is just a bath soap. So this one also comes with a scrub, okay? And it is called Loyal Lavender, and this is again inspired by Ruth. Sorry y'all, this is Rush. Loyal Lavender, okay? And I made all of these labels. I created the concept. I came up with everything on my own. So I definitely things that makes me a girl boss. I'm trying to make this bath business work for me and my family. And if you guys are interested in something like that, it does come in a herb box, okay? It does come in like one of these boxes, which again comes with the soap, it comes with the scrub, it comes with one of these oils, comes with a shea butter melt, and it comes with some incense. So I called her box. Her is an acronym for healing, elevating, and relaxing. So that is what my box is geared towards: healing, elevating, and relaxing. So those are all my products goes in here, and again, it's called the her box. So even something simple, something right off the ground needs dedication and needs commitment. Oh, and if you are interested in one of my her boxes or one of my sets, I do have an Etsy shop. I am open for business on Etsy, and I will have all of those links and all of those collections in my description box. With all that being said, let's just jump into these tips. So my first girl boss habit that we need to start developing right now, and that is getting up early, sis. We need to get up early. We need to be promoting. We need to be checking orders. We need to be preparing ourselves, preparing our minds for what, whatever the day, whatever our business has for us. So waking up early is definitely very important. You don't want to miss out on, on social media, there's peak hours to be posting. There's peak hours to be trying to sell and to promote your posts and things like that. So girl, if you ain't up, if you're not posting, if you're not doing anything towards your business in those hours, then somebody else is promoting there. Somebody else is going to take that time slot, and your post or your, whatever it is you're trying to do for your business, your post is just going to be second to none, or, whatever you want to call it. So definitely get up early and start working or putting some time towards your business right away. Okay, my next tip, which I just mentioned, but my next tip is to get some beauty rest. Like I just mentioned, sleep is very important. We can't expect to be waking up early if we're up all night, not doing anything. That's different if you're just putting hours and hours into your business. I mean, I guess that's okay, but we have to remember that sleep is still important. Sleep is an essential. We need rest. We need sleep to recharge, to regroup, and to be more alert and aware, right? Because you never know what your business may have in that day. So make sure you're getting your beauty sleep. Is definitely going to make a big difference in your productivity. All right, my third girl boss habit to start developing, and that is meditating. Yes, meditating, like I mentioned in all of my videos, pretty much some type of mindfulness, some type of stretching, some type of quietness. And guys, it really doesn't have to be this whole drawn out 30-minute task. Breathing, closing your eyes for 5 minutes, doing those breathing exercises, stretching for 2 to 3 minutes in the morning, doing a couple yoga poses, and meditating for 5 to 10 minutes is all that you need. It's all that your brain needs to function a little bit better. And of course, more is always better. But in that morning time, we need the most energy that we can. So meditating is definitely a great way to go. All right, my next girl boss habit, and that is creating a budget for your business. Whatever the business is, okay? Whatever it is that you're planning on doing, I really recommend brainstorming each product, really breaking it down, brainstorming each product. Make sure that you know what it is that you need for each product. So just an example, my little scrubs and stuff, I know I needed Epsom salt, I know I needed sugar, I know I needed essential oils and things like that. So I make sure that I'm optimizing and that I'm budgeting for each collection, because I have 4 collections: Ruth, Esther, Deborah, and Mary. So I had to budget for each one, of course, because each one's a different scent, has different ingredients, things like that. And that made a really big difference. That helped me to cut down on other ingredients that I didn't necessarily need, that I may have wanted but didn't really need. It helps me to again stick to a budget so that I'm not overspending before I even get my first couple orders, because I am fairly new into being, into this entrepreneur, whatever. I'm fairly new, so I'm still learning all the ins and outs, things like that. But I'm just letting you guys know what has worked for me so far, right? How I'm getting orders and just being consistent with the whole thing. So make a budget, stick to it, and you'll be amazed how much you can get done, or how much of a startup, or how many businesses you can actually start on such a small budget. So make sure you're budgeting first before you're just going out and buying and investing all this stuff into your business. You want a budget, I'm telling you. Okay, my next tips are business affirmations. Now, I mentioned affirmations spiritually, or for our mind, body, and soul, but what about affirmations and confirmations for our business, right? A little motivation to get us up in the morning. Maybe put it in a picture frame. I like to keep it on my night table in a little frame this big, and a couple affirmations or whatever. Again, you want to keep it maybe in your business area. You want to hang it on your wall. You want to put it on your mirror so that you can start affirming and confirming to yourself that you deserve this. You should be doing this. You are doing the right thing. You are on the right path. Something that's just going to keep us motivated, because we all know running a business can be so discouraging. So use those affirmations to your advantage. All right, my next girl boss habit to start developing, and that is make smart goals for your business. Make smart goals. Maybe you want to reach a certain amount of followers this month, write down those goals and those steps that you have to take to get there. Maybe you want to sell 3 of your products this month. Maybe you want to take those steps or have a promotional deal or do something to hit those goals and make smarter goals for your business. Okay, not giving away all your stuff for free and, just little things like that can really hinder a small starting business. Okay, so you want to make smart goals. Maybe it's selling 3 products this month, or maybe you have a posting goal that you want to hit. We all live in this social media world. So social media is a big part of our business now. So maybe you want to use that, as a reflection somehow, or to get your business out there more. Like, it's all about making goals, setting them, writing them so that we can obtain them as soon as possible. All right, my next tip, like I just mentioned about social media being very important, use it to our advantage. Network online. If you have a YouTube like I do, it's very important to network and to socialize on social media. And again, if you have a business, you definitely want to be doing that for your business, for your products, or whatever it is that you're trying to sell. Use online social media platforms, use those to your advantage, and you'll be amazed how many people you just reach out to, or that you impact, or that you even connect with. So I know I have a lot of Facebook friends who we've never even met, but it's kind of cool, to know that those ladies have my support and I have their support as well, on certain things or whatever. So use social media to your advantage and create those relationships so that then when your product is out, people will be more inclined to gravitate towards your product because they know it's from you. For all your posting and all your engaging that you've been doing on social media will pay off. My next tip, you guys, and this one is very important. I can't even stress this enough, and that is to give back and support other businesses. I do this all the time. I was actually just about to place an order a day or so ago from, an old friend of mine or whatever, wanting to support, wanting to, invest in her business because we want the same people to do that for ours. So we can't, just play this one-edge game, or one-sided game. No, we have to support and plant those seeds in other businesses so that people can then return and plant those seeds in our business as well. So again, it doesn't always have to be financial. I mean, you can share something. You can share their post. You can share their advertisement that they had. You can send other people their way. Maybe you're not really interested in what it is that they're selling. I mean, there's always little ways to support and to give back or donate to other small businesses as well, and watch how God works in your business too, just by giving back. All right, moving on to the next tip, and that is to increase your vocabulary somehow, whether it's by reading, whether it's using like a thesaurus. I use that a lot, like when I'm doing Bible study, and that's definitely helped me, to learn different words and to use them more, make sure I'm using them correctly. And I think it's important. I think that's a good thing to, really realize, and to just take a step back and just see, how can I make my posts and my advertisement, more appealing? How can I make my videos or whatever it is that I'm talking about sound a little more appealing and professional? So if your vocabulary is completely off and you're swearing, you're cursing and using slang all the time, you definitely want to develop that little bit of sophistication when running a business. I'm telling you. So definitely invest in dictionaries, thesauruses, whatever you want to call it, so that we are targeting the right people and that they understand and they know they're buying from a professional. Okay, moving on to my next tip, and that is to stay up to date in whatever field that you're in. So maybe you're a makeup artist, maybe you're a photographer, maybe you're a chef, whatever it is, make sure that you're staying up to date, what it is that your customers want, how is that field elevating, how is it, growing, how is it changing. Make sure you are doing your research and not staying in those same, old trends that nobody's really gravitating towards anymore. So it's always important. It's always important to remember that and to really focus and pay attention to your own field so that you can then cater and give your customers the best, care and offerings and products, whatever you want to call it. And last but not least, this one is kind of just like an extra bonus or whatever, but just simply a reminder to declutter. If you're working from home, if you're creating your products or whatever it is that you're doing at home, if you're doing it at home, then yes, you want a clean work area, a designated work area just for your business, just for your products. Again, whatever it is that you're making or trying to create, you definitely want a clean, quiet, sanitized spot, where you can work, right? And then you can make sure and ensure your customers that they're getting the most sanitary, care yet, first of all. And not to mention, it's just better to work, in a clean work environment, right? Helps you to think more clearly, helps you to see things more clearly, and again, not have a big mess to clean up at the end. So always having that clean kind of space, kind of work area will always be effective and a really great habit to adopt before you even start on your business, right? Or start your videos or whatever. Make sure you have a nice clean workspace. So that's all I have for this video. I really hope this was helpful. Hopefully this will help us tap into our entrepreneurship and to really give back to our business and really doing it the right way. So I really hope these was helpful, and yeah, I will see you in another video. Bye.